loaded for bear. And just letting you know, we're not actually intending on losing any weapons this flight. So you may want the handling characteristics.
That'd be his car. Where's static going?
Unknown.
Went way too far. That's where I was told to go.
Not a question. It's easier this way.
Ah. Went way too far. That's where I was told to go.
But we're all formed up, waiting for everybody to form up so we can all go off to do the formation and take off.
Yeah, we've got this very conveniently 8 of us, so we're going to split us into 2 flightless.
Roger that.
It's safe having a thingy, and we'll get like some flight comms going, so we'll have 1, 2, 3, and 4, etc, etc, etc.
Roger the fog.
If you want to make your way to runway 24, Tanky, and you can take Carl's static and allo. I'll grab these F-15s who will be lined up and on the line.
Okay.
First thing I'll need you all to do, however, for those of you who don't know your airframes that well, for example, I'm about to do this in the thingy, because we're all flying different airframes, we can't just say throttle up to X% and hold brakes. So what I'm going to need you to do now is just put your brakes on, for those of you like in F-15s and stuff like that, and just put your brakes on, start throttling up, and just see what kind of maximum throttle you can hold to the airframe at. So that way, when we do the wheels on, throttle up and release, you guys aren't going to throttle up too far or too little, etc, etc.
For the F-15 is 80 repoints.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra.
I'm
20 at 10,000 flanking. Springfield 1-2.
Somewhere is spoken to channels advance.
120 at 10,000 flanking.
Well, it looks like the Viggen's about 80% as well, which is convenient. Right, Ali, do you want to make your way down to runway 24 and meet up with Tanky's group?
You said Rail meet up with Tanky?
Right, those of you in my little flight, that will be, Carl, if you want to go down and join them as well, runway 24. So those of you in my flight, that's Grinkle, Ral Scout, TSAF and Buttcheek, if you guys want to use your primary radio and go to channel 130.
Roger that, 120.
We'll still use 243 for global, but it just saves us cluttering up 2 flights worth of comms, and thank you if you just want to pick a frequency for yours, 131 or whatever, will do fine.
Roger that.
It's winter in here today. Actually, I can switch my lights off. That didn't work. What was that? I just switched there then. Police lights. No, we don't want police lights on.
Copy.
Springfield, 1-2, Sochi, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb
Okay, so my
300
flight,
FE
which is obviously
29.62.
myself. Hello.
Springfield,
Like
1-2, negative, unable to clear takeoff.
Oh, that doesn't put very much fuel
Yep.
in.
Are we swapping to 131 on VHF?
No, I'm going to go with 123 on my FR24 radio, the HF.
123.
123.
Rearming complete.
Get that, Alex?
That's not an awful lot of fuel. That should be at 4 or something. Shouldn't it?
123. Radio check, 123.
Oh, God's sake.
Yeah, rating you 5.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm reading you good, sorry. It takes me just a couple of moments to swap my radios over.
That is definitely not.
Okay, we seem to be one man short. There's supposed to be 4 men on a flight, and we're going to look for
Copy.
I'm just putting up fuel tank.
Okay. Right, are we all ready?
No, just putting fuel tank.
Hey, firm.
Request rearming.
I'm just putting a fuel tank on there.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord. Bra.
Okay, you'll need to shut down and everything to do a refuel.
No, you don't.
Rearming complete.
Let us know when you're ready.
Huh. Maybe you do. That can't be right. Quiet.
Request rearming.
Copy.
Shouldn't have to.
Overlord. Bra. 139. 460 at 20,000 flanking.
Never had to do that before. Oh, there you go.
Okay,
Tank.
so my flight apply your
So that's better. 4,000
start
litres.
spooling up to
Springfield 1-2, Overlord. Bra. 138.
8 Central.
You can't zoom out any further. They've not put snap files on.
Wait to release
Rearming
in
complete.
1, 2, 3, release.
Springfield, 1-2, negative,
that's
unable to
interesting.
clear takeoff.
Nah, too late. I'm off, bet.
Springfield, 1-2, negative, unable to clear takeoff. Springfield, 1-2, Sochi, you are
Fuck,
cleared
hold
for
up.
takeoff
My
when
fucking
ready.
track foot
Climb
fell off,
300
boys, can't see
at
shit.
2FE 29.62.
Okay. That's it,
Where's that Vigan?
I don't know, you burned right off there.
I thought Viggins was supposed to be fast.
Yeah, I don't want to hit anyone, I can't see anything. Just to confirm, we are forming up on the Mirage, correct?
Oh, you are now.
Correct.
I thought we were forming up on the,
What are we doing around about 600 kilometres an hour?
so we got there. That's another Mirage.
You do check?
That's a Vigan.
5
And that's an F-15.
Yep.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord. Bra. 138. 470 at
So where are they?
Okay guys, speed check to Alamansi and Buck.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord. Bra. 146. 120 at 10,000 flanking.
Oh, hello.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord. Bra. 138.
Well, I'm at 400 knots, 85% throttle. Wrong channel. Wrong channel. At 400 knots, 85% throttle, and a 5-degree climb.
Roger that.
Forming on your left.
Why is everybody coming to form up on me? I need the experience of formation flying. Hopefully we'll swap around.
Right, because you guys, you shot off well and truly there. Okay, taking lead.
Bloody hell!
Coming down to 700 kilometers an hour.
Bloody hell. Dave can go for a bloody walk.
And just for a straight up and flight.
This is really sensitive on the joystick. Now where's he going?
Alright, sorry about that, boys. I'm coming up on your 6 now.
Alright, so I'm going straight level, just taking on catch up.
13, Sochi, cleared the taxi to runway 24.
We're just waiting on the F-16 to catch us up.
I am on your left wing, thank you.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra, 131, Fort 100.
Friendly day, how you doing? We're doing some formation flying training today.
I don't want to make any manoeuvres until about 15 catches us.
I don't know
Where do you want me to
feet on
position?
the rudder pedal, so.
We'll go for a diamond.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord,
So if you form straight on my 6.
Fort 90 at 28,000.
Where's our F-15? Where the hell did... Oh, he's hiding. I can't zoom out. They haven't taken out the snap files, so... I can't zoom out any further than this, which is a pain in the arse for me, because I like to be way back out. Let's see if I
You
can...
boys can let me know when he gets in
No,
position.
even with tracker eye out, won't let me zoom out.
If you can hear us and work.
Too many streams. There's live Hornet stream on. Who's doing that?
I'm like half a mile.
Who's doing the Hornet stream?
Roger that.
It's not Matt, is it? He's supposed to be doing one on... Is it this Sunday or next Sunday? Are you sure it's a proper Hornet and not just a pretend Hornet? Oh god, I've got to do these curves. This is damned annoying. I don't know what the hell's happened here, but something's well off.
108,490 at 20,000 knots.
Where are you seeing our Patrick?
I'm just behind it now.
Oh, that's much better.
Okay. So what we're going to do is
Max,
a nice gentle
bastard.
climb to
He
the
always
left.
gets things early.
3, 2, 1, bang.
Turns out that Mags is doing a live stream with the Hornet, the bastard.
Is he? Cheeky bastard didn't tell anyone about that, did he? Don't remember reading anything on that.
Yeah, Frosty's just told me in my stream.
Tell me if you guys want me to make this any harder.
Whoa.
Very good, a little fast there, I believe that's 5. Remember, you're currently flying off the F-15's wing, not mine. F-15's on mine? Oh, wrong channel.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra, 118,130 at 10.
Okay, gentlemen, how many have we got here? Because I can...
Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra, 118,100.
I can only see one mirage off my wing.
knots.
Right, gentlemen, stand off.
Is that long
Hello,
over?
stand off.
I woke up with a stonking headache this morning.
I'm
Well, I only had 3 hours sleep after last night's stream. 8 hours,
I'm not
eh?
really responding.
Roger. Okay, we're going to tighten up this left turn, make it a little bit steeper. Gonna head back inland.
Can't bloody see him. Where the hell is he? Oh, he's down there. Look.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra, 090,490 at 28,000, flanking. Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra, 092,490 at 28,000.
And level up.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra, 092,490 at 28,000, flanking.
Okay, thank you, Cody. You're looking pretty good from where I can see. Looks like everybody managed to keep up with that nice turn there.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I just want to get a quick speed check here for everybody. Myself, I'm doing 650 kilometers an hour.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra,
400 knots.
102, 480 at 28,000.
I'm going to hold on and try and fix my SRS. If I break off, I'll catch up.
Roger that. Okay, we're going to increase speed to get back over to Fleet Drive. Engaging afterburner 1 on the Vigan.
I'll just go to 100% thrust then.
I have fixed my radio problems.
Roger that. It needs to be a RCP and then join up later.
I'm still on your left.
Okay, no worries, man.
You boys all got 1 engine, I'm sitting here with 2. Yeah, I can hit afterburner, I'd overtake.
Oh, I'm only using stage 1.
I'm not even in afterburner.
There, you're just showing off.
It's changing height like a bugger though.
Overlord, Bra, 130, 120 at 10.
Okay, who wants to love some shit?
Springfield 1-2.
Dive down in between these.
This is interesting, isn't it? I'm at 100% thrust, no afterburner, and I'm bloody catching up on the Vigan.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra, 1-0.
About 5 degrees no there.
28,000, flanking.
I've had to reduce thrust to 90%. It's interesting, isn't it? Everybody thinks the Vigan is really, 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 really hard, but really, really fast, I mean.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra, 110, 470 at 28,000, cold.
And what I'll do is I'll set us up for a bit of a valley run.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra, 112, 470 at 28,000, flanking.
I'm going to have to come even further.
We should be able to just split down in between the two of these ships quite nicely.
Shit, where'd he go?
Right, shall we bring in the nozzle?
Friggin' hell, spells. Oh god, he's front and left of me.
Passing waypoint 2 at 8,000.
Where's the eagle?
It's looking good, boys.
That was terrible. Where's my external tank empty?
Speed is 1,000 kilometers.
I'm crap at this formation shit.
Hi, Sam. Fuel's looking good as well. Cool. What I want to do is a bit of a valley run and then bring us in for a circuit to land.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra, 138-480 at 20,000 knots. Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra, 147.
So there's going to be a slight flank to the left. If you look at the ponies in front of us, there's a real obvious opening to our left here. In 3, 2, 1. And loading in now.
Where we going? Where'd he go?
Pass between these hills and then go onto a right bank.
Okay, he's down below me somewhere then. Pass between what hills?
So as soon as you get in between the two hills, and right.
Shit, where'd he go?
Left it here and bring it left. And then over there.
Jesus.
And we're going to pop over the top of this hill in front of us. And then we're going to come down left into this valley here. Nice and wide, we should have plenty of room to play. Just follow this valley.
Damn, I'm having to reduce bloody throttle here.
And we're going left round this hill.
Shit! Where'd he come from?
Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra, 147, 160 at 10,000 flanking. Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra, 139,
My baby didn't like that.
110 at 20,000 flanking.
Everyone keep up?
Yeah, me and the F-15 are with you still.
Okay, we're going back down the coast.
Where the bloody hell are we going?
to stay on the side of the lead channel.
Admittedly, it wasn't the widest of valleys either.
Yeah, I fell back behind the F-15 and just went trail formation until we could catch up.
Good call. Okay, I see that everybody's still here. Anything in particular anybody wants to practice like
Yeah,
left turns, right turns?
I know Max is
Little
doing
valley
everything.
runs.
But I need to do formation practice. I'll watch
I'm
it later.
happy with
Mate.
whatever.
Thanks for the info though, but yeah, Frosty already came in and told us. You know me, I need this practice like shit, man.
I'll consult the map. I'm going to go into about 5 degrees nose off. Whilst I do that, so I don't slam it into the deck, and we'll come up with
But it's very interesting this.
on a little bit
He's in a
wider
Vigan
side.
and he's been on stage 1 afterburner, and I haven't even been in afterburner. I've been like 90% throttle most of the time in the Mirage, which is quite interesting. And then we've got an F-15 there who is always in afterburners. But I caught some of your stream earlier, Shifty. It was very good, mate.
Okay, sorted.
As usual.
Just as we come up to Silky, there is a nice little river that runs all the way.
But it annoys me again that Max has got the F-18 before, you know, the rest of us. It's a pain in the ass.
Direction southeast. We're going to do a funny run down there. It should be fairly wide for us to have some fun with.
Just to move my legs.
Roger.
See, I cannot keep in bloody formation with this guy. Oh, but is that, yeah. To reduce throttle again. I'm down to what, 85% now, and he's still on stage 1 afterburner. No, too much input.
Okay.
Be gentle, be gentle,
We're
be
ready
gentle.
to
This joystick is in the wrong position, I think. I wonder I got bad shoulder.
5, 4,
What we're going to do?
3,
I missed that.
2, 1, turn left.
Overlord, Bra, 141, 470 at 28,000 cold.
Where the hell are we going?
We'll pop over these couple of hills and then dive down into the valley.
Over the hills and down the valley, not in formation. You can't do this in formation. You have to do this in trail. I'm not going to even attempt to do this in formation.
Bra, 145, 470 at 28,000 cold. Springfield 12, Overlord, Bra, 147, 470 at 28,000 cold.
I'm at 90% fuel. Yeah, and bingo as well, I was just about to say.
Okay, no problem. We have RCB then.
What's my fuel? Oh, it's still got
right.
1,680 litres.
30 shots then. Turkey's only just behind us anyway.
Where'd they go? All 3 of them just disappeared. Can't be right.
Lovely now.
Oh shit. That's why. They went down that valley. Now I'm going to have to use afterburners.
And it looks like we've lost traffic. just off our
Sonic.
nose to the left, you should see Soki.
1-2, Overlord, Bra,
Roger.
15480 at 20,000 knots.
So, let's bring it down and start.
Oh
to,
shit, miles off! I still went down the wrong bloody valley. It's that Viggen. It's camouflaged against these trees. That's what I'll blame it on.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra, 150 for 120 at.
We'll see the fuel light for you two guys.
I am still okay, I'm like 1,400 pounds.
Okay, but the Mirage is right down there, isn't it?
I might bring 2 bags next time.
Okay, Mirage, I want you to go into land first, once we actually come round onto the downwind leg.
You want me to go in first, sorry? Was that?
I want you to hit the tarmac first, yeah. I've still got shit tons of fuel, you see.
You want me to break off in 10 and a half?
Yeah, if you turn in and start in your circuit.
Roger. Braking, turning in.
15 if you want to follow him.
Say again?
15 if you want to follow him in as well.
Hey, fam.
I'll bring up in the rear.
Should just put my
Springfield 1-2, Overlord,
radar on, shouldn't I?
134 460 at 20,000.
Oh. Lag. Oh, I've got lag. Shit. Because somebody joined the server. That's my bingo fuel warning. Or my nearly bingo fuel warning. Oh no, that is my bingo fuel warning.
I'm on long final now.
Springfield 1-2,
Roger that.
Overlord, Bra, 135 460 at 20,000 cold.
Holy crap!
Runway 24.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra, 136 460
Too far.
at 20,000 cold.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Wilson. I'll just go around.
Way too high for this. Right, let's have a look. Where are we? Oh, we should be turning in now.
Tankie's coming in.
09 we're landing on, isn't it? Not too far. Isn't it? Or 0 something or other. Can't see the bloody runway. Where's the runway?
Springfield 1-1, taxi to parking
I'll make
area.
another circuit.
Roger.
Runway's close.
Tankie's on final.
Would be nice if we had. Did I actually switch the ILS on? I don't think I did, you know. Where am I? Oh, no, it's not on. Shit, no wonder I'm not getting anything.
Check from Bulls picture. Springfield 1-3, Overlord, Bullseye, 140 450. Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra, 145.
Static final scare down, runway 06.
Flanking.
I think it's 6.
60.
6-0. Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra.
Oh, he hasn't crashed it, has he?
470 at 20,000.
I'll have to watch that back later then.
Turkey is there.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra. 146, 470 at 20,000 knots.
I am way too high, way too fast.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra. 150, 4.
Oh great, and there's somebody right in the middle of the bloody runway. I'm not gonna make this now.
Overlord, Bra. 150, 4, 120 at 10,000 flanking.
Fucking idiot.
And we have 2 crashes.
Arco passing waypoint 2 at 8,000.
Yeah, I declared coming in to land, but somebody was on the runway. Didn't say anything.
In all fairness, you fell short on the runway anyway.
Yeah, I did, because I didn't know what the hell to do. I didn't want to crash into you, but I couldn't land. So I was going to go for a run, go around, but too late by then.
Yeah.
That's not what I want. That's not what I want. I want F3.
Copy.
Well, at least we can get a repair. That was going to be a lovely landing as well. That was going to be spot on. Whoops. I didn't work then. Not for him. The problem we had there, I was committed to land, and I did what a lot of pilots do.
Setting finals are my 2-4.
When I wanted to go round, I applied power, but I pulled back on the stick far too much, and the plane stalled out. If I'd just put on power and kept where I was going, I would not have stalled out. Oh look, a choo-choo. Why can't we have this in armour? I mean, look at that. Isn't that so cool? Isn't that brilliant? Yeah, going around is always an option. Yeah. One of the #1 rules of landing, that, isn't it? You can always go around. There was a guy the other last Sunday coming in to land at Teesside Airport, and he broadcast over the radio, over the air traffic control frequency, to his passengers by accident, and he said, "Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. I'm ever so sorry about that bit of a bump there." He says, "But we had a bit of wind shear on landing." And he says, and instead of me trying to put it down and have a pilot-induced oscillation, he says, I decided to apply power and go around. He says, I'm ever so sorry about that. He says, but we'll have you back down on the ground in a few minutes. Thank you very much.
1-4, taxi
And then he went,
area.
Tower, sorry about that. I pressed the wrong button. It was really good to hear that this pilot, instead of trying to land it after having a bit of wind shear and maybe running out of runway, he actually did the right thing, which is quite good.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra. 139.
40 seconds for repair.
At 25,000 knots.
Maybe I should just got another aeroplane like that.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord.
Yeah, 15 in the future, so I want to push to the parking area.
At 27,000 knots.
30 seconds.
So yeah, they got bloody AWACS going nuts.
I should, with a bit of luck, just be able to push that button.
149, 120 at 10,000.
10 seconds for repair. Here we go.
1-2, Overlord, Bra. 150.
Lift me up, baby.
At 10,000 flanking.
Cool. Right.
Springfield 1-2,
Press the button.
Bra. 137, 460 at 17,000 knots. Request refueling. Request rearming.
take 5 minutes.
Overlord, Bra,
Shouldn't take 10 seconds to do this.
480 at 10,000.
Let's have a look at this.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord.
Get on to Mag's stream so I can
480 at 10,000.
watch it later. Mind you, it's just teasing like they did with the bloody AV8, you know. That really pisses me off that people can get it and stream it early like that. But, I mean, there's 2 or 3 people in Grim Reapers that are actually developers for DCS. P-Man, one of them, you know. And he's got a copy of it, but he never does this. He never streams it or anything. NDAs and all that, you know. I mean, he's got all the maps and all the aircraft and all the new updates, and of course the nightly updates that come in from ED has to go on his server, so when he's developing he has the very latest beta.
Sochi cleared the taxi to runway 24.
So he has all that stuff, but he never streams it and he doesn't give anything away. You know. Like I say, it's NDAs and all that. Ooh, that's a very jerky stream. Jesus. Well, today I'm locked at 60 frames a second on this. Because I've switched off my MFDs. The MFDs still work, I just don't have the displays on. And that pushed my frames per second from 40 to over 100. So I synced it. So I've still got 3 monitors running. But I'm now synced at 60 frames a second.
Refueling complete.
What about the tank? Oh, I've got to rearm now, that's where I'm getting my tank. Let's have a look outside.
Are we going up again, or is that it?
No, I just want to see what Crinkle's up to. I'm just making my way over to you now.
What up?
Come on, come on, come on. I should get a bing 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 when
I think we need to work on our landings.
I
Rearming
was alright
complete.
up until static came down on top of me, pretty much.
Yeah, you shouldn't have been on the runway.
Well,
At least you
like I
should
said,
have
these
called.
things happen, it's training, so...
Yeah, you should have called that you were on the runway.
Overlord, Bra, 149.
I'm not getting the tank, am I?
At 10,000, flanking.
Springfield 1-2, negative, unable to clear takeoff. Springfield 1-2, Sochi, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300
I'm not
at
taking off.
QFE 29.62. Springfield 1-2, Sochi, cleared the taxi to runway 24.
It's annoying that. 24 for takeoff. Is it 06 for landing then? No, yeah, 06. I did call it right. 06 for landing. So you take off that way and you land that way, because that's where the ILS is.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra,
And you're gonna top up your gas tank?
10,000, flanking.
What? Gonna what?
Yeah, I'm just refilling now.
Springfield 1-3, inbound.
I might go for 2 tanks.
Springfield 1-3, go to alternate.
Springfield 1-3 has to go for alternate.
Sochi, Springfield 1-3, inbound.
Yeah, I'm gonna put different
Springfield
packs on.
1-3, Sochi, fly heading 286421, QFE 29.62, runway 06, to patterned altitude.
Actually, nah, I'll not.
Request rearming.
Copy.
It's like X-Plane, you get trucks on the road. X-Plane's brilliant. Have you seen motorways at night? The amount of cars and headlights, it's brilliant. I need to fly some more X-Plane. They've just made X-Plane 11 VR ready now as well. So anybody who's got VR, X-Plane 11 is now completely VR compatible. And the latest 11...
Texaco, passing
11.20.
25,000.
Rearming complete.
I have chopped salad for lunch with chilies in it. Hello, I'm there.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra, 149, 120 at 10,000 knots.
That was interesting as well. Like, I mean, although this thing seems to be a lot quicker than the Viggen had an awful lot more fuel left at the end of that sortie than anybody else did. I mean, we all know the Viggen is supposed to be fast, low level, but it's old. It has an airliner engine in it.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra, 146, 490 at 10,000 flanking.
So you go stage 3 afterburner on that thing. It's like the afterburners on the Lightning. You can watch the fuel needle go down.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra, 147, 490.
The Lightning
10,000 flanking.
could take off with full tanks of fuel, go full afterburners, and if you left the afterburners on, you would be out of fuel in 11 minutes. That's how much fuel the afterburners use in the Lightning.
Taxi to parking area.
11 minutes to drain your tanks. Amazing. Oh, Cutlass is it. Yeah, you get on there, mate, and you have some fun.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra,
I'll be right back to
490 at 10,000.
Increase power, maintain pitch angle, reduce flaps, gear up once climbing. Well, the problem is there, you see.
Overlord, Bra, 140,
is the flaps and everything on this thing are completely automatic.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra, 122, 480 at
you can't do that.
10,000 flanking.
I tried to pull my gear up, but it was too late, because the gear's a big drag on an aircraft like this. And now I'm going to attempt landing with full fuel tanks, which is going to be interesting. Hello, somebody else has crashed.
Springfield 1-2, negative, unable to clear takeoff. Springfield 1-2, Sochi, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at Q.
10,000 knots. Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra 134, 470 at 10,000 knots.
Right. So I've just taken off down there. That can't be right. I must have bloody taken off on there. That can't be right either. Oh, I know what I did. I taxied over there and over there. Oh yeah, that's 2-4. Yeah, I did take off in the right direction. I thought we took off on that runway. So now I've got to go back round. So let's fly this way for a bit.
Okay, I'm jumping back on SOS now, mate.
Roman, you pick me up on this rig?
Okay, Alamansi, Rao, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
How do you like being thrown in at the deep end? Right guys, what we're going to do is, Grinkle's flight is going to respawn here. And when they respawn here, if you want to do some more flying around with them, that's cool. I'm going to be running some check flights for a couple of the guys.
This is Dropsy. I'm going to need to go for like an hour and a half. If you guys are still doing check flights when I come back, let's take one as well.
Yeah, they usually take about 2 hours to do, so they're more than likely going to be running when you come back.
That would be
Feel when we do the check flight.
Have fun, guys. I gotta go pick something up. I'll be back like an hour and a half.
Have a good.
Have a good one, mate.
Cheers.
I forgot now the ILS works on that bloody thing.
Okay, I'm
So
going
I'm not
to...
getting yellow lines unless that yellow line at the top is telling me I'm too high, too low, whatever. I need to put myself back up in the seat. Do we not like lower the stick?
Hey, Rao, hello, you on 243 now?
Does that mean I'm below the glide slope then?
You're checking Rao, hello.
Who?
I got you loud and clear. 243.
Waypoint 2 at 8,000.
Okay, which one are you?
I'm Keith. I'm looking for Grinkle.
No, I'm trying to find Rao and Alamansi for check flights.
Right, keep those bloody chevrons in the brackets. It's bouncing all over the bloody place. I've never seen that happen before. Why is it?
555, what's your call sign?
This is Rao.
Hey, cool. Just
I had to learn how to do that on the actual radios. So,
okay. No worries, mate. Just waiting for Alamansi.
The guys who are coming with me, I have to actually BRB for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, because I've got a kiddo here who's determined to destroy my house. I should hopefully return shortly. Until then, just have fun, do what you feel like. If you want to go do some air to ground, there is some air-to-air, again, there's just a training service. There's some air-to-air targets south, there's a couple of air-to-ground, there's an air-to-ground base and a SAM base. Just try not to get in the way of the tech right
150 for 120.
Roger that.
10,000 cold.
Well, yeah, your check rate, so it'll be good.
So, right, what you check riding in? Right, what's the airframe that you're going to do the check riding?
A couple of times the other day I actually landed without that bloody noise going off.
Well, if you're on
One of them was a really, really hard landing.
Hang around with me, then you check riding.
Okay, negative. I'm not check riding. I was just on 243 monitoring. I was doing AG practice.
Okay.
Thank you. How long does the check ride take?
About 2 hours.
You pulling my leg?
Well, we can get it out quicker, but yeah, that all depends on what's going on really. There are check rides that happen on more convenient times if you need them.
Shoot! That is shoot with a question about the Harry.
Well, that's what you get for living down under.
We're going to have to try the Harrier soon because one of the guys has got a
Yeah, silly me. Should have picked somewhere more centralised.
It's alright, we have guys on US time, which might be a little bit more convenient for you.
Yeah, I might have to do it with someone on US time, eh? Fuck.
There's more US time on the server than there are UK time.
If you're flying and you don't have the TACAN of an area,
Oh, that's kind of
how
heavy.
do you find the
Negative,
location?
unable to clear taxi.
Well, you can use
Basically, we can
the
run them whenever we're free, so
non-directional beacons
as long as it's prior planning, mate, we
that
can
are
run
on
it
the
whenever
map.
you need
There's
to,
loads of them.
if you want to do it with us.
Have a quick look on the map and I'll show you what I mean.
Okay, sounds about good. And it's like, what, usually...
See these
hour and a half,
the things
2
here? These are non-directional
Yeah,
beacons, and you can actually put them into most aircraft, and they're dotted all over the map, so you can navigate using those.
Springfield 1-2.
Well, considering we have to area refuel, I won't be doing it in this.
10,000.
But yeah, TACAN is a military thing, so you only get TACAN at military bases.
Springfield 1-2. Overlord.
Although
yeah, I'm off fairly early UK time anyway. So if that's
civilian aircraft use the distance measuring equipment
yeah,
on
I
TACANs.
could do one on Monday if you're free.
Monday your time, Monday my
DMA.
time.
They do use
Monday my
that,
time.
civilian aircraft. But yeah, TACAN is a military thing.
It's going to be the bank holiday here.
Springfield 1-2. Overlord.
So it's like Sochi is a civilian airport. It has ILS, as you can see on my display.
This call sign?
We've got ILS markings here.
Springfield 1-2. Overlord. Bra.
But it doesn't have a TACAN.
I'm going out tomorrow outside.
So I get no TACAN reading from here. And I can put it wrong on TACAN, things like that. Yeah.
Springfield 1-2. Overlord. Bra. 128. 460.
I don't call myself a pilot.
Flanking.
I'm a computer steerer.
Springfield 1-2. Overlord. Bra. 129. 460.
Ah, you see now I'm above the
sorry,
glide
someone
slope.
mentioned check
Ah, so
Yep, it's me running the check lights. Throwing you in the deep end.
I've got to get below the
You say
gliding
me like I
slope
recognise everyone's voices.
and slow some down. Oh, I need to put my gear down. That's why I'm going so fast. That's
So what's
why I'm
plan?
going so fast.
Right, where you at the moment?
Right. So that little box there is telling me that I am above the
As
glide slope.
in, with airbase.
That little box is actually, that little box should be That's a TACAN marker. If you've got TACAN on the airfield, now I'm below the glide slope. If you've got TACAN on the airfield, that little box locks onto the TACAN. That's why it's floating around at the minute, because there is no TACAN. Now I'm below the bloody glide slope. Shit.
So, what airframe
This
is
should
going
be
as well?
foggy. If this was foggy, it would be good.
Mirage, because I'm in it at the moment. I can fly tons of stuff. But
I take it that's you off my left wing at the moment?
Things are bouncing around on this like I've never seen before.
say that again.
Is that you off my left wing at the moment, Soki?
If you are
Get up a little bit.
then yes, I'm on your left wing.
Damn.
Yep, that's the one.
That didn't work.
Okay, can you just go completely
Oh, just
shut
taken
the
off again.
aircraft down?
I better keep it going.
Because you can do ground attacking, that can't you?
You can always go
I can,
around.
Cool.
Boy, my landings recently have become terrible. What's that pink light
Yes,
for?
I want you to set that up so it's completely cold, mate.
Hang on. I want to zoom in.
Roger.
BIP. What's BIP mean?
This is alloy, isn't it?
The box looks like a laser designator.
I'll leave you boys to it. Tanky, I'll just keep in
Bit.
touch and figure out a good time or
I know
something.
what BIP means.
Yeah, like I said, man, just let me know when it's convenient for you and I'll see if I can work it into my schedule.
Oh, BIP means we gears
Legend.
buggered.
Thanks, mate. Shop for the flight.
No worries, dude.
Alright, catch you boys later.
Take it easy.
Oh, I've only got one green light. Oh shit. Oh well.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord, Bra, 149 for 120 at 10,000 flanking.
Oh no.
Well, are you looking for a check flight today?
119 for 70 at 1,000.
Or are you just ground pounding in your way set?
I can't. Jettison.
I'm going to do some ground pounding on the ATN. I'm sorry, I don't have enough time to do a full check ride today.
Pop-up group, 119.
No worries.
Oh, wonderful. Because my gear's down, I can't jettison my tanks.
Yeah, I'm just going to work on dropping some laser guided stuff and then probably
Oh
call
well. Let's put the gear
Okay,
down
no
all
worries.
the way.
Okay, hello.
it. Thank you.
Springfield 1-2, Overlord,
What's up?
pop-up group.
Looks like it's just you and me then.
This is not going to be good.
Right, I want you to talk me through the entire startup procedure for Mirage.
Is the Persian Gulf coming out soon? Yeah, it should be. We were hoping it was going to be out this
So I've left
weekend.
the battery on, obviously, and the
But
radio
definitely
function.
within the next 2 weeks, because I said they were going to release it before the F-18. So
We are then going to. I mean, I've set the ILN to auto align, so I can't bother in timers.
we were hoping this weekend.
But essentially, you can
But
align
it's
that by
appeared.
setting top dial to ALN, bottom left to ALN, and then pressing the.
But yeah, Wags did
validate
say in his
directory.
last stream that it would be out
And then you wait for
before
all to
the
calculate
F-18.
about 300 seconds. Mine's done it automatically. So I set my INS selected to nav, my INS operational to N, and my INS ground selected to latitude, longitude, coordinates.
Okay.
I am then going to double check engine is fully shut down, which it is. I am then going to start the
Persian Gulf map.
left fuel boost pump and the right fuel boost pump. The fuel cutoff switch is not active, and I'm going to start the fuel pump switch.
Yeah, I've got to get my third MFD up and running for that bloody thing. It's going to be interesting. Oh, this is good. Now who's joining the server?
Engines.
Come on, come back, come back, come back. That's it. Player Carl Picker
So, whilst
disconnected.
engines are spooling up, I will turn my HUD on, change radar altimeter power switch to M, which is marked, which is on in front, French, you had power switch to on, and the VTB power switch to on. I'll then look over to my left and set my radars to warm up.
Springfield 12 Sochi. Fly heading 33943. QFE 29.62.
And then turn my ECM box mode on for my countermeasures. I will turn EW mode, VR power switch, RWR power switch, D12 power switch, and decoy release mode switch, and select a program.
Pan.
Roger that.
Static declaring an emergency, squawking 7700.
On and
Undercarriage failure.
Emergency hydraulic pump switch on.
Or static finals gear down. That didn't work.
After that, I can go ahead and test my fly-by-wire and autopilot test, and turn all my nav lights and everything on.
Put that there because I need to do this. That says armor, that's why.
Everything good so far?
It needs to say DCS. Static finals gear down.
So now everything should be good to go.
Yeah, all the shit isn't working then, mate. And I am above the glide path again.
I'm then going to go ahead and close the canopy and lock it.
12 Go to alternate.
Piss off. I can't. I'm broken.
Okay,
Come
so,
on.
you good to go then?
Get me down, get me down.
I am good to go.
Okay, obviously you'll need to make all the correct radio gravity, taxiing and all that good sort of thing, because obviously you're on a check right. Yep.
Gonna have to make this a gentle one.
That's good, so just stay on this frequency. Yeah, we'll stay on this frequency, there should only be you and me on it anyway.
Roger.
We're just waiting for us to have a bit of space to work on things. But whilst we're waiting for runways and things to clear, let's do a bit of Q&A. So, if you are firing a IR missile, what's the cooldown that you would give for that?
Keep the gear up, keep the gear up.
Why is it my mind always goes blank? If you're firing an IR missile, it's not jockhead, it's, what is it?
Parachute out.
I can't give you the answer.
I'm well aware, and I'm trying not to.
Oh, we made it.
To cheat on tablets. Yeah, Brent.
Springfield 12 Taxi to parking area.
Whoa, whoa.
I shall give you a quick hint. Most things missile related will begin with Fox.
Oh, right, okay. So BBR is Fox.
Well, we made it down.
So IR.
I think we're going to go on to my server, on the training server, and we're going to do a Harrier thing, because one of the guys has got a Harrier thing problem, and I've never seen that before, and I don't know what he's doing.
As I said, the weakest part of my game is my
So
communication and radio brevity.
Okay. IR.
We'll just park up there.
So Fox 2 for IRs, Sidewinders,
Because they're
I
doing
think Magic to IRs as well.
Yeah, so
Thanks,
my
I'm gonna-
understanding, and you know, this might be incorrect, is
of course
Fox
they're on my server. Okay, I wasn't going to do anything after this. I was going to go and have a rest. But I might as well have a little bit of something, hadn't I? While watching this very jerky stream of Mags. What the hell's happened to Mag's stream? He never streams that bad. He must have a hangover. I hope the stream's working for you guys. I've synced my game at 60 frames a second, and I'm broadcasting at 60 frames a second. So, yeah. Every time you get out the F10 map, the cockpit is black. One of our guys has a problem like that, but I think he just repaired it and it worked. Let's just server load. So what we got? Oh, Cap and Sherman on these A10s doing his A10 training. I still haven't started that yet. Cap's way ahead of me. It's amazing how fast he learns things. Me, not so easy. Where am I? I need Harrier Hot. Where the hell's Harrier Hot? Oh, there we are. So where's he at? Oh, he's at Sanaki as well. Okay. How do you lock the game FPS? You go into options. Into system options, and you can't see it. When you go into your options and you've got all your graphics settings, down here, about here, there's a thing called VSync. Vertical sync, it means, or some people say video sync, but it's vertical sync, and what it does is it syncs your refresh rate of your monitor to your graphics card. So my graphics card's currently chucking out 100 frames a second, which means that if my monitors are doing 60 Hertz, which is 60 refreshes of the screen every second, but I'm chucking out 100 frames, maybe frame 1 will go out, but frame 2 won't, and then frame 3 will be in frame 2 of the monitor. You see what I'm saying? So you've got a mismatch in the number of frames to the resolution of your monitor. So you get a bit of tearing and things like that. So if you hit VSync, what it does is it tells your graphics card not to put out any more than 60 frames per second, and then you get a match up with the refresh rate of your monitor. So every 1 Hertz refresh of your monitor gets 1 frame, the second one gets a frame, the third one gets a frame, and it locks it in, so you don't get the tearing and stuff like that. Oh, there they go. And that's what VSync does. It syncs you up. Load out now then. Normally I go for this because I'm sure he's got snake eyes on when I saw his video, but knowing what these guys do here, I'm going to have to go with some air-to-air on there. In fact, I think I might go with 2 lots of air-to-air. Yeah. Alright, let's go and see if we can do what he does. Livery, we will have forest camo. I like the forest camo. I'm just going to put some roundels on that.
Request rearming.
Menu. The server's going to need a reboot, to be honest. Map.
Refueling complete.
I can't remember what he has on this.
Rearming complete.
Oh, that's not working. I can't remember what he has. Alright, I forgot to put my bingo on. Of course, the other thing is watching mags. You get do you have the radio on easy? No. No, the radios are not on easy on this server. You can put all your own frequencies in on here. Watch. Press the COM there, and I can put in, well, I'll press COM 2. I can put in 132.05 and enter, and there you go. Radio 2's on that. Now then, I want to do a conventional takeoff today. Just because I haven't done one in ages and ages and ages. So, conventional takeoffs is different. Let's make sure my 3 position switches are working. Yep, they are. So we put it on auto flaps. We put the nozzles on 10%. 10 degrees, should I say, not 10%. And then we wind it up. It's about 100% on the throttly. And then we get to about 150 knots. And we pull back gently on the sticky wicky. Gear up. And then we aim our witch's hat at those 2 chevrons. And that's your conventional takeoff. Keep your witch's hat in there as you push your nozzles forward, and you get about a 14-degree climb. And that's your conventional takeoff, ladies and gentlemen. It's as easy as that. And you just keep your witch's hat in them chevrons until you get to a height where you can back off. That's why you see Harriers climbing out at such a steep angle, because of those 2 chevrons up there. So now we reduce speed and have a look in the map and see what's left to kill, because there's going to be nought left at the minute to kill. Oh, actually, there is some stuff. There's bunkers left and fuel tanks. Okay, let's see if we can do fuel tanks. Now there should be some waypoints on here. So yeah, we head to waypoint 1, which is defined by this lovely little marker here. Now then, this I can't remember what he's doing, but basically he's let me just put that into there. He's using the DMT. Like that, I believe. I think he's using it like that. Right, we're approaching waypoint 1. That's it. Now we've got to head for the waypoint 2. It's going to be great once you can start putting in your own bloody waypoints. It's going to be absolutely magic, isn't it? There we go. We're now on the marker. You can't quite see that marker, but it's right there. It's now on the 0 of the 03. Wolfie Gaming, thank you for the follow. It's very gracious of you. Now, what he's doing, one of our guys, I think it's Atomic, he's putting his nose down like this, and he's pressing the button to put a diamond, right? That's what he's doing. Diamond job. And then he's slewing. I don't know what he's doing, to be quite honest. I think he's supposed to be. I don't want to crash here, but he's doing. Oh, that's what he was doing. Hang on, where'd that go? And I am going to crash, aren't I, if I don't do this right? He's moving that around to find something to targety shoot at. Ah, it's gone. Now then, what happens is the diamond disappears off his hood. Let's just move that back. I can't go too far this way. I get shot down by SA9s, SA8. Sorry. So on the map, you see, we've got that, and as DESC is indicated, it's actually designated the target. So you can see the diamond is where I've designated the target. See, the Harrier, although it's not on here, something that people don't realise, I think, is the Harrier uses exactly the same T-pod as the A10C, and the Tornado, and the Jaguar, and everything else. The Lightning II was the go-to pod. I mean, the Lightning III is out now, but back when these were made, the Lightning II T-pod was what everybody used. So they're all the same T-pod. It's just some of them are implemented slightly differently. So I've got to go back round here, try and find out, because he made a very short Twitch clip, you see, showing that this diamond disappears if he does something on the hood, and I'm thinking, hey, what? I don't understand this. So let's go round and find this diamond, which should be there. Right, there's the diamond. Now then, he's moving. You see, mine's not moving. His is moving. Why is his moving and mine isn't? Yeah, this is interesting. What I want to do is actually put it on there. I'm gonna clear that. I don't think there's anything left down here to shoot at me, but I just wanted to put a diamond marker down. Maybe I've got to select bombs. I thought I already had selected bombs. Yeah. We're not near to ground though, are we? There's a point. Maybe that's why I couldn't slew. Let's get higher as well. Get further away. You were looking all over the map, Swish. Yeah, you can add your own waypoints, but you can only add them in the editor. That's a problem. Now I've changed this back to American because I can't see myself when I'm on the Russian. But if I clicked on that, oh, there's the waypoint. Oh, I didn't think it. I only thought the waypoints came up on Russians. But yeah, I put in waypoint 1 there. Waypoint 2 is right over the top of this lot. Waypoint 3 is up at the Sams. Waypoint 4 is there. Waypoint 5 is there, and then waypoint 6 is the landing, which is not indicated. So waypoint 5 puts you on a direct line to the runway there. Right. Why am I going so slow? Why are they red? They should be white. How do I change those to white? I'm forgetting where the lights are. Down here, aren't they? Position anti-collision on off formation. Have them on bright. Now the anti-collision lights should be red and white. Noor Mohammed Juma, thank you for the subscription. It's very nice of you. Right, okay, let's go back round. Tony Henderson as well, thanks, man. Right, we're going to try go back round and look for this diamond on the map, which we can see off to the right there. Now let's see if we can slew this round, because I've never done what he's been doing. There we go. I see the A10s are bombing things. Right, that's what he's got. He's got a line like that. Okay, so let's put that over there. I'll level that up in that direction and switch on the flight. Now then, what he's doing is he's slewing this around. Now I can't slew it. Why can't I slew it? Ah, that's better. He puts it on TV and he slews it around. Ah, right, and it changes to a box. Now I don't know what, because it's now no longer a diamond. Now I don't know the significance of that because I can't find it in the bloody manual. But yeah, if you try and press your T, you know, turn it into a designated waypoint, it doesn't actually bloody work. Hello, I've lost that now. That's interesting. Oh great. So pressing DES gets rid of it. That's a pain in the arse, isn't it? And now I can't move it. Oh, there we go. Nope. I'm not going to get that now, am I? Oh yeah. I need to move it further and further and further, but I'm not going to get that. So yeah, so we don't know. I can't understand that one myself. I've not seen that. I've not done that. But if you lock a point up like that, designate it, whatever you want to call it, and it turns into a triangular, a diamond, like you can see there on the map. If you then move it, it turns into a box across. Oh, look at that one. It's a floating one. I don't know what that is. Well, the Harrier's in early access. It's not even beta yet. So what you're getting is a very basic flying model. Basically, you are not getting what is going to be the full package. I mean, the Vigan is still in beta, but it's nearly complete, and they're working hard to get it complete. There was a big update in 2.5.1 for the Vigan, a really big update. Lots of things changed in the Vigan, and the Mirage, they've got pilots. If you don't know if you've seen the news, but they've actually got French Air Force pilots testing the Vigan, the Mirage, sorry, and they're saying that the flight model is pretty damn accurate, but they're picking up on things that they never even thought of, that Razbam never even thought of when it comes to the Mirage. So things that you would not think of, these pilots have been saying, oh no, that doesn't happen. It doesn't happen like that, or it happens like this, or it doesn't happen like that, or it happens like this, you know. But they're saying that the flight model is pretty damn accurate right now. So what is happening with that bloody thing? Now I've lost it altogether. Yeah, see, I've lost the mark again. Gonna have to undesignate, which doesn't work either. Yeah, this is what they're saying. You see, you can't undesignate, and now I can't redesignate. Right. So I've got that mark, but I'm not able to move that. I don't know. I don't know if it's bugged since 2.51 or what, but I can't get that to move occasionally. And then if I do, it turns into a square, and I don't know what that square means. But that's what the guy, what Atomic was saying. He was saying that the diamond changes, and he doesn't understand, and I don't either. So, and without a manual, you know, we're just guessing, which is a pain in the backside. And that's why I go for CCIP and not auto. Because now I can do this. I don't have to designate that target at all. And if you leave your flaps in auto, look at that, 22 degrees of flaps, because I'm pulling round hard and I'm fully loaded. Stops you flying onto your back. See, I don't need that. So I've undesignated that target, and now I'm going to go and I'm going to drop bombs. I'm going to try and take out those two oil tanks. using what is affectionately now being called STAR, a static attack run. This is what the guys have started calling it, a static attack run. I'm still not going fast enough. I need to go really faster than this, or I'm going to have bombs up my arse. Here we go. I didn't put my arm on, did I? Now this is strange as well, right? Your master arm is supposed to put hashes up across your screen if your master arm is off, and they're not on there. My master arm switch works now though. That's strange. You're supposed to get those hashes up if your master arm switch is off and you're going in for an attack run. Very strange. Everybody's complaining about these scratches as well on the cockpit canopy. Oh, that got those two, didn't it? Now I'll provide cap for cap, because somebody's bound to come on the server and spawn in an air-to-air mission. They always bloody do. Don't know why they're not doing this though, because this is something we're going to have to be doing on Sunday. There's some SA-8s over there. I don't have the correct weaponry at the moment to take them out. Maybe I'll go and rearm. There's my little handiwork down there. But yes, I took those two out quite nicely. Now then. Oh, there's the point. I should disconnect from sluggers, shouldn't I? I'm still in sluggers. So, all-weather landing system time, I believe. So, undesignate everything. Put it into Vistol or Nav. All-weather landing system number 3, I think, is Kutaisi. And switch it on. And it won't work, but hey, at least we can try. I'll put that on engine management system while I go and disconnect from sluggers and reconnect to something else. Oh, we've got messages. I got a network guy around and we have changed my IP. We are going to see if this stops the problem. If we get further problems, then we will try more stuff. I was supposed to stop streaming for a while. No! The best defense assuming that the problem is not on my machine is just to make the attack get bored and go away. Please don't say this on the public, as I don't trust many. Oh, right, okay. You should have said that first. Don't say this on the public. Honestly. Flipping heck. You don't say to people, don't tell anybody I've told you this. At the end of the conversation. Announcements. Mission tonight. Coffee campaign day 3. Oh, we are doing the campaign. Alright. Alright. Alright, so we've got to gather intel and that. Oh, tonight's mission is going to be good, guys. It's going to be good. Oh, hang on, I still forgot to go into the bloody channel. We can now listen to...
They're just descending to their attack altitude. What will happen then is the dispensers will dispense the little bomblets, which are essentially just heated copper warheads. They will then try and track a thermal target. When they find it, they'll come down on the top armor and absolutely fucking wreck it. There they go.
Yeah, I did miss, but I knew I'd miss because I got the thing wrong.
Actually, we're going the wrong way around, aren't we?
Gunshire main is next, so let's go and have...
Deal with the landing system.
Right, so simply select your gun mode at this point.
Roger, do we need to arm the gun?
Yes. When you arm the gun, you will also notice that your plane noses down a little bit.
Side of the airfield.
This is essentially just the flight system.
See, it works up at Nalchek.
Accounting for recoil and making the aircraft slightly more stable.
If we go up here to Nalchek,
there's
the landing system
another key point you need to know about when you're using the gun. You can use it in other circumstances, but using it for the gun is most ideal.
I wonder if it works at Kobaleti.
The first trigger detent. Basically, in the A10,
you had a good day out,
trigger presses.
Excellent, man.
Oh, yeah, I think that was the.
There's a lot of comments about the Junior Reapers you started. Loads of comments through the night. Hello.
Minutes, aren't they?
Oh shit.
That was my DCS crashing.
No, that was the server.
Oh, it's only reset.
Yeah, it does it every 24 hours, but it'll only take 2 seconds to get back up.
Roger. Right, it's got guns.
I see Max's live stream of the Hornet is still going.
Yeah, it's jerky, and apparently he's hungover.
Yeah, it certainly sounds like it.
Right, go for BRB.
I'm rather pissed off that he's allowed to do that, actually.
Hmm.
I mean, why can't P-Man do this? I'd like to see P-Man stream this. I don't know why he can't.
Well, probably because P-Man has the dev build with a whole bunch of stuff that Mags doesn't have access to, and if he streamed that, he would get his ass kicked just 6 ways from Sunday.
Yeah, probably, yeah. I mean, I do know they get a very restricted version, but yeah, and P-Man will have a much newer version.
Yes.
It does look good though. I can't wait to get my 3rd MFD up and running. Right, multiplayer, new server.
Right. I'm gonna quickly run off to the bathroom while the server loads.
Yeah, it's just coming up now. It'll only take 2 minutes. I'll just knock something over. Oh, what have I just knocked over? Oh, crikey. Loads of stuff. Yes. Okay, I've got to get rid of this old computer case here. Or rebuild it. So what I think I'll do, apart from licking this bowl out, excuse me. Alright, so what did you do, Toby? Oh, well, I woke up with a bad headache, mate. And considering I wasn't really drinking last night, but I did have some really good fun in armour with Sniper Wolf's mission. It was really, really good. It went on for 3 hours. I only team killed once. Oh no. Well, my excuse for that was
back.
That I've got to disconnect from this, haven't I? Exit. My excuse for the team kill was I'd crossed a bit of open ground between 2 buildings and got shot at because I was going out front. I was designated marksman for the night. But we're using AK-47s and older equipment as PMCs, so we haven't got the latest American equipment that I'm used with playing with. So trying to aim at somebody with a ×3 scope instead of a ×8 scope or whatever is, you can't PID as easy. So what happened was I went across this open ground, got shot at. My auto rifleman, my machine gunner, was coming behind me. I told him to stop because we were being shot at. I peeked around the side of the building using the lean, saw two guys up on a balcony, so I took them out, and no more shots came in, so I told the auto gunner to come across, and there was one shot rang out near his feet. Now the next two people to come across there was going to be my squad leader and the medic, so I couldn't afford to have either one of those go down, especially in an open ground where we couldn't drag them back. So I peeked round the corner again and saw a technical way in the distance near where this balcony was. So I thought, right, I'm going to shoot the gunner, which I did. The gunner went down, and then I saw messages going up the stream saying, "Auntie, stop shooting, you're hitting friendlies." And I went, what? And it turns out that our Bravo team, which we couldn't hear on radio because they were on a completely different frequency, had moved up ahead of us around the side of the town and come in from the side. So they were now where the enemy I just shot were. So from that distance, I couldn't tell if he was wearing PMC stuff, because some of our guys decided to wear different gear. So I couldn't tell from that distance. But anyway, I didn't kill him. I only took him down. You know, so he was medicked back up. But so it wasn't really a team kill, just a team shoot. But you know, I wasn't risking my squad leader and my medic, who were next, to come across, and we all got across safely anyway, because we were a squad of 6 and we had some fun. And then they said, "Let me know
when you're ready, Cap."
And they said, "Auntie, take a stick." Now a stick is what we call or a tube. Take a tube or a stick, both the same things. It's basically an AT, anti-tank launcher. Now I don't usually take them because I'm not very good with them. I can use them, but I'm not as pinpoint with them as I am with a sniper rifle. So I had it on my back, and then wouldn't you know it, a BMP rolls up, and 2 people have already chucked stuff at it and haven't taken it out. It's not even smoking. And they said, "Well, we only got 1 stick left. Auntie, take it out." And I went, "Oh shit, here we go. Everybody's relying on me now, and I hate that." Anyway, I took aim, and I thought, well, I'm not aiming at the front because it'll just bounce off. So I aimed at the side panel just underneath where the tracks were. Fired. It went straight in, and nothing happened. And we're saying, well, it's been hit with 3 now, and then someone said, "Oh no, it's smoking," and then it cooked off and exploded. So that last round I put into it actually worked. So that was a good thing last night. And we made 720,000 credits, so we can buy other new equipment for the next part of the op, because we're helping to liberate an island from entrenched troops from Badmenistan or somewhere. Yeah, don't you love that, Badmenistan? Yeah. See, my legs are hurting now, and I'm gonna have to. Oh, come on, blimey! It's 4:30. Oh no! We've only got 2.5 hours before the. Oh shit! We only got 2.5 hours before the op, and I'm in pain. I'm gonna have to go and how long have I been streaming? Just under 2 hours. Damn! I'm rubbing my legs to try and alleviate this sciatica type thing. I don't know how to get rid of it. I really don't. I'm still waiting for the appointment for the spine specialist to find out what's going on here. I hope they can fix it, because I need to be able to sit in this chair forever and ever a day. You went on a bloody long walk down a hill and back up again. It was long. No. See, Toby, you go for a long walk down the hill, and then you get someone in a car to pick you up at the bottom, because walking back up the hill is a real pain in the legs. Unless you're into that thing. I mean, I used to do a lot of hill walking once upon a time. I was a very outdoorsy type person. I mean, I've still got me basher from the Air Force. I've still got me basher, me bivvy bag, a lot of the survival gear that I used to carry around. I used to teach that, you see.
Right, just in time, the server's up.
I sort of teach Bear Grylls and Ray Mears. I taught them everything they knew, or everything they know.
So...
yeah, the map is all fresh and new now with all those lovely targets.
Gal the shit out of it. Right.
About that, so a couple of weapons I want you to grab before we go on to strafing. Grab a Maverick, or grab some Mavericks and GBU-38, or a GBU-38.
Would you like me to show you how one Harrier can decimate that whole convoy, or would you like to do it yourself?
I'll let me do my bit of damage, and then we'll call in the Harrier to do the real work. Right, got to concentrate. Right, the last tracker not working. That's the first thing.
14 Snake Eyes, and oh, should we put on My Little Pony camo? No, better not.
Right, so I'm gonna get Gal. It's already got Gal. I need to get some sidewinders.
Actually, isn't there
Gonna get TBU.
isn't there like a grey? Let's have a look outside. Isn't there like a camouflage version? I mean, that's just great. Look at that.
Roger. Do I need my target?
Yes.
I mean, that's no good. That's just grey. I want the camouflage grey.
Oh my god, there's lots. Is it that hotel model Mavericks or?
Take the Ds.
Oh, we need to rebind the keys as well for the Mavericks, don't we? We'll try that next, because some people have had success with rebinding a key for Mavericks. So, right. No, Chief, don't put down on the bloody camper. What I wanted to do was just have a look. No. I want to have a look at the camouflages. What's that down here? Right, tried that. No. No.
Oh, 38, is that a JDAM?
Yes.
No.
The reason I want to do that one is because it has a slightly different symbology on the CCRP.
No, none of these have got, I mean the winter one gives you a pattern, but that's not quite what we have here. That's a Spanish one. That's My Little Pony.
Oh, loading up.
That's My Little Pony too.
I've also loaded up a CBU-97 to demonstrate on a group of targets what this thing will
actually do. That's the one I usually use.
Fucking targets to deal with.
Get rid of ravens on the tail though. Oh, it's the Swedish one. It's a Vicken. But none of the rest are or anything close to that. Oh, I like the Vicken one. I like that. Yeah, but don't spawn any in the air-to-air, Toby.
We'll have to explain the data link in the video once the fix for it actually comes out, because this build is broken.
So, yep, send it to Harriet. Send it to the...
I'll go back in the cockpit, because it's noisy out there.
Hopefully they'll also introduce the new lighting in this build, but it seems like it might only be coming along with the Strait of Hormuz.
Now you might hear
we have to film some
in here that you
out of sequence, so we'll take off. We need to do the guns first and your CBU drop, which will be part of the last video.
Strait of Hormuz can't be long. I reckon the next couple of weeks, and I reckon by the end of the month we'll have the F-18. I bet it comes in just in time for the kids getting off school at the end of May, which would be useless to me because I'm going to be out most days with my niece Amy.
Might be heavier than you for once.
She's coming up here for holiday, so
right.
I'm going to have to go deep sea fishing with her. Yeah, we'll do some stuff out
of sequence, including turning on the Mavericks.
Yes, I'm not going to use her as a bait.
Does that get done in the air or on the ground?
It can be done in various ways, but we're just going to start with the basic one of starting them on the ground.
Right, stand by. Hello and welcome back to the Reapers. So we're cracking on with the weapons of the A10Z. Last time we did the dumb weapons, which is the guns and slick bombs and cluster bombs and rockets. So now we've got the first video of the guided weapons. In this, we have some heat-seeking missiles, edgeware, we have some Mavericks, and we have some JDAMs. And what were the JDAMs called again, Jim?
Just in case. So I'll have
the JDAMs we currently have equipped are the GBU-38.
GBU-38, and they're sat-nav guided, aren't they?
They are GPS guided. Once they release from your aircraft, they basically use their internal INS to impact the target.
If I'm right, first things first, I remember I've got to go and load.
You always forget the oxygen switch.
Up,
well,
so
these are hot started, so the oxygen
switch
is on.
Sorted.
But in the Vigan, you've got to watch for the oxygen switch.
Load.
Don't need that on now. Not really.
Loading.
Stay light.
Loading my current loadout into the DSMS.
Sounds like Cap's really coming on with his training, isn't he?
Rearming complete.
Okay. Let's just make sure that these are on CCIP and nose tail delay 2.
Okay, I've loaded. Checking.
Take the master arm
it's
off.
Got all my stuff there, including my targeting pod. So you said we might want to warm up.
I've got my 3 position switches back.
Mavericks. So
it
the
was
Mavericks
my fault,
need to be warmed up before
I've
they
got,
will
the nose wheel
function
steering
in
on
a similar manner
now.
to the TGP, except they take even longer.
Cool, eh?
So before we go
And
into the
that
demonstration
is
of how to
on,
use them,
switches
we
as
will
well.
go to, on the right, MFCD, there is a page called MAV. Click that.
For some reason it's setting CCRP instead of CCRP.
Right.
What was
so
that?
when you get there, you should see it says off. In the top right, you should see something which says EO, electro-optical. It should be set to off at the moment.
That sounds like somebody's
If you click
on
that, it will begin a warm-up procedure.
SRS.
The Mavericks are aligned to the rest of the system, and the coolant starts flowing in to prevent them from overheating.
Get rid of SRS.
Roger. Okay, and this is
Eli,
something
are you
have
here?
to stay still for.
No, we can do this mid-flight, which is why we're doing it now. Okay, now we can take off.
Eli,
Right,
are
take
you
off.
here? He's nice, isn't he, Eli? All aboard! Are we all here? They're taking off, we'll go after them.
The lag. Don't die on me, A10, please. Don't die on me.
What lag?
Rotate.
Safe.
I've not got lag. Mind you, I'm connected to the server by 1 gigabit LAN.
Gear up.
Yeah, I love Snake Eyes and the Harrier. It's such an effective weapon on convoys and shit like that, man. I mean, it really is. And I can't wait to get the ripple working. You know, the timed interval drop.
I'm all trimmed funny because of my lightning pod.
Say again.
Oh, he's
I'm
not
trimmed funny because of my lightning pod.
Shouldn't have a major effect. The A10's wings are so massive that typically you won't feel lopsided most of the time.
I'll move over.
Right, memory is about 0 by, you know.
That's Toby and his
I'm
MiG
going
20,
to turn us towards the approximate bearing
MiG 28, whatever it was called, I can't remember.
Look for the lake, and to get your guided weapon set up, we're going to
nozzles
use
to 10 degrees.
the TGP to designate a SPI.
There you go, nozzles to 10 degrees, flaps to auto.
Do my gun run, and we need your CDU drop, so we'll do
power to 100, well it's supposed to be 1100%, but I only go to 100, I don't like to cock things up in my airplane. And we get to
right, tally the target.
About 140.
Right, get a new video.
To 50. Pull back on the stick, but not too hard.
So first of all, so now I want to try guns, Jermaine. So I'm going to select my gun. You said there was something about a trigger or something I had to do.
The A10 has a 2-stage trigger. The first stage of the trigger will stabilize the flight controls of the plane.
And we can do that.
To basically make sure that when you do
and that's the climb angle of the Harrier.
Do only minor adjustments so you keep your gun relatively
15 degrees, well 14 degrees.
Now, this is a bit of a problem if you don't have a 2-stage trigger on your flight controls, but I've got around it with a button on my joystick regardless.
Drop it down.
Roger, looking for the solution, so it's going to be searching for trigger. First stage, I'm going to put it as this.
And we're heading for waypoint 1.
I now have first stage trigger.
Which is
I'm going to change
to our left
to
there.
Concentrate. CC, no, guns, just need guns. Guns are selected, master arm on, guns arm on.
Coming on the
so you'll
bearing.
notice the moment that you hit the gun arm switch, your nose will dip a little. That's the flight controls essentially compensating to put you in a proper attack run. Okay, so we have the targets are over there by the lake to our left.
Put that
We're
on
going to hit the vehicles in just at the moment, so instead we'll strafe the bunkers next to them.
There's our first waypoint, that little circle.
Bunkers, Roger, and I should use the first stage trigger just before I fire, I guess.
Or the arrowhead.
Essentially, you get your gun cross lined up, and you then use the first stage trigger to steady the aircraft. You press and hold it, and it'll stay steadied for as long as possible.
We should be on that line, and there's the T as well.
So I now have myself relatively lined
true
up.
Heading.
First stage trigger, and now the plane will remain substantially more steady.
Somebody's coming alongside me.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Right, so if you look at the gun cross, you'll actually see that there are two little dots.
Not again.
The first one represents the impact point of armor-piercing rounds. The second one represents that of high explosive.
Don't be doing shit like that.
Right, firing at bunkers.
This is why under 16s are not allowed in the Reapers.
Are you okay? You are in range. Okay. Remember, you'll have the range Q as the inner circle.
Oh, hello.
Guns.
Who's bombed that then?
Guns.
Wow, I just nailed the shit out of that.
You are taking fire, so turning cold.
Roger, turning out.
Nice thing about the A-10 is that you can actually afford to take fire.
Oh, right, there's the convoy.
Gonna go around again, see what I can nail. That's a powerful
Try
gun.
and avoid the convoy. I want to keep them grouped up for my demonstration.
Roger, I'm burning the oil drums.
Oh, right. You mean I'm not going to get to blow the convoy up?
See what this baby can do.
Right. Put the autopilot on and just keep a nice sort of drop that to 650, and we'll just go round and round and round at the ground. Master arm on. So that's a bug then. Because if I've got the master arm off, I should have chevrons across my screen. Unless that only works in auto. No, it doesn't. No, I should have chevrons across my screen with master arm off.
Oh wait.
That's a bad one. Let's have a look at Cap then, see what Cap's doing. That's me.
Shack. And Shack. Woohoo! Whoops, I got hit, but I'm okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just a few dents in the old wing.
Oh, I hope you're not going to go for that fucking convoy.
You're still being shot at as long as you fly away from them.
Roger, I'm out of range. Right, I'm happy with the gun. Might as well use all the last of my rounds on this house down here to satisfy everyone who might be watching. And Cap is fire. Bird.
Who's that?
I'm preparing for my demonstration of what the CBU-97 can do against active targets.
Roger,
That's Bjorn. Oh, Bjorn's gone for the other convoy. Oh, wonderful. There'll be no convoy for me to hit. The Hawks are taking off. Look, the Hawks are taking off.
Okay, you just
shame they can't land.
Figure this out. Watching you.
10 seconds. I'm approaching in CCRP mode, by the way. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, just missed him.
Right, now just follow the bomb.
Sherman. Follow the bomb. Right.
Going down, and it split its charges.
Now follow the sub-munitions.
Following sub-munitions.
So after this, can I do my attack run?
Roger.
Yes.
Alright, let's get this set up.
Now what will happen is the dispensers will dispense the copper charges, they will seek out the heat sources from the vehicles and blow them to living shit. You'll also notice that they actually start rising again due to how they're jettisoned.
Oh, snap. Everything dead.
As you can see, really fucking lethal weapon.
Yeah, that was a bit obscene. Wow, no wonder they're banned. Right, lovely job. So, let me go find you again. Right, so that concludes the dumb weapons video. Next, we're going to go and arm up with guided weapons and start with the guided weapons.
Yes.
Everything's ready, isn't it?
Okay, so do you have any GBU 12s on you, Cap?
Bad news is I, of course, died, so rearming up now from scratch. Right, I didn't have any GBUs.
12s, a targeting pod, a GBU 38, and Mavericks.
Oh, ja.
That snake eye run, though.
Burning racks everywhere.
Was it GBU 12 you wanted?
Again?
GBU 12.
Yes, 12 and 38.
38.
The GBU 12 is your standard laser guided bomb, the 38 is your standard GPS guided bomb.
Roger, and the Mavericks.
So if I go to F7, oh, I sort of missed that lot, didn't I? But I got the rest. He blew that lot up at the end. But there's my craters all the way down there. That's interesting, on that one. Okay, so undesignated nav, all with the landing system, number 3, enter on. There we go. And nozzles to 50.
Ooh. I see Wags is currently flying over carriers.
Oh, Wags is on as well?
Not Wags, Mags, sorry, fuck me.
Only if you've got a bag over your head. Sorry, couldn't resist that one.
Trying to figure out if that's the current Colvinson model or maybe the new one. But yeah, at the moment Mags is doing essentially a low flight over a CV group. I'm interested to see whether he'll try and track
that turn. But as you can see, the whole of the landing system just doesn't work. We just have not got it.
Looking at the stream, it seems like people are saying that it is the new one.
Right, loading my gear. In the meantime, I'm going to do Maverick and I better wait. Gear loaded, Maverick, EO on, it's busy aligning, punching the gas.
You want to do that bomb run, what do you press on the intervals? Absolutely nothing. It doesn't work.
He's busted his landing gear doors.
What you've got to do is you've got to pulse your pickle button as at the speed that you want to drop your bombs. So you get if you're using a Warthog, you get your thumb and you just go press. But you've got to work it out for the spacing of the vehicle and the speed.
So I'm aligning my Mavericks. Is there anything else I can be getting on with? Do I have to warm up the TGP? Don't I?
Interesting.
Well, obviously turn on the TGP, and the TGP is going to be very important for designating targets in CCRP mode because you need to use your SPI for GBU 12s and 38s.
So,
well, specifically the 38.
I'm just going to turn these
but the
guys
12
down a bit.
Does benefit rather substantially from having a SPI.
Right, so I have put the TGP on switch on, but it's still. What else do I do to?
For some reason, Discord's all the way up there.
You need to wait for it to warm up, basically.
There you go.
So it says not timed out, so it's just waiting, I guess.
Yeah.
Roger. Right. Fabric's still aligning. Right. Put the camera on.
Yeah. How do you do that? You've got to fly either in a very shallow drive or level flight to drop the snake eyes. If you're dive bombing with snake eyes, they're going to bounce off the airflow underneath your wing and smash back up inside you.
You can actually automate this into the flight plan to decide when the plane will automatically do it for you, but that requires planning beyond most GR members' capacity.
Yes, it certainly does. There's lots of smoke, and that's
what I really need to do is get off here and go do other things, like lie down for a while. Because I would like to do streaming like we did tonight. Okay, what we're going to do here then is it's anti-armor, isn't it?
Oh, I see. There's a counter for the EO.
I'm going to put that as sidearm, and I'm going to put that as sidearm. Sidearm, and that is sidearm.
Nearly done.
Because those bloody things will not fire. However,
also, another thing, Cap, if you want to keep your currently selected sensor of interest as, say, either the map or the TGP, then you can use the upper keyboard, select plus and minus to cycle your weapons.
Roger. Right,
so sensor
my
select
Maverick
forward
is warmed up and I have a camera.
Selects that.
My TGP is just a blank screen.
So can we put
set
that
it to
on another button?
Edge ground mode. You're currently in standby mode.
Roger that. Right,
which is not
back.
used.
So I've just been spending a bit of time. I've been warmed up the Mavericks and they're warmed up.
I don't have that used.
Up and setting up the TGP, and that's now going.
Oh, do I have another spring switch?
Right,
I don't have another spring
TGP
switch.
on left MFD, Mavericks on right MFD. Where do you want to start?
I really need it on a
well,
spring
if your Mavericks
switch,
are warmed up, what you want to do is get them on your right MFD. You'll notice that if you don't have them selected on the screen, you will have the word sensor in the left, which means that it won't fire them, but you will be able to use them as a searching sensor.
That's on the Mavericks, Roger.
In-out toggle. That's what I'm going to put that as now.
Right, let me just get mine selected.
What are we doing first, Maverick?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now on the Maverick screen, you essentially have the camera view of the Maverick's seeker head. If you look on your HUD, you will see where the seeker head is pointing relative to the aircraft.
Rearming complete.
Rearming complete. So 10 degrees on the nozzly orbit. Auto on the flappy wappies.
Does the Mavericks work off the TGP or are they all separate system?
They are entirely separate. However, you can set your TGP
bit of
as
the
speed,
straighten up,
and then slew the Maverick sensor to the speed.
We've got a bit of wind on the runway here.
Right, so what weapon are we going to use first?
Do that. Yes, because Toby's in the middle of the bloody runway.
So select the Maverick.
Go up to the chevrons.
So soy, shall I?
Yes. You will then use your TDC to slew the seeker head.
Slowly push the nozzles forward.
CCIP or CCRP will work for using the Maverick. Lifting the gear would have been good, and for some reason I've still got my air brake out. You have the Maverick selected as soy, so the DMS
let's go and try a Maverick,
have a different reaction. So instead, you're going to use the keyboard just under your HUD and click the select button, either plus or minus, and cycle through your available weapons until you select the Mavericks.
Which is the point, I've got to select the Maverick and get it.
Mavericks selected.
Let's go to
Yes,
stores.
you should now see or sighted is the Maverick sight.
I've got to have to wait.
You'll see it on the HUD and as well as
cool
the
down
Maverick
or whatever they do.
This is useful because if you don't want to look entirely through the Maverick to sight where it is, like say on the Viggen, you can just sight it onto the smoke trail instead, and then use the Maverick Seeker head.
Roger, so I'm moving the Maverick Seeker head about the HUD at the moment.
Yes, so the Maverick Seeker is not ground locked. You can only try and designate it onto a image source, either on a thermal imaging source or on a light dark source, depending on the type of Seeker head. We're using the AGM-65D, so it will try and track thermal imaging sources. You can either tell it to track a source by pressing TMS forward short, or you can just try and slew it over and the Maverick will automatically attempt to lock onto the next heat source it finds. Another thing to note, the Maverick has variable zoom levels just like the TGP, so you have wide angle and narrow angle view.
So how do I adjust that China hat?
Yes, China hat forward short.
Right, standby, China hat forward short. Yep, zoomed in. Right, I'm now got it above the target area. Looking for bad guys. Don't really see any bad guys. See the smoke trails?
Yeah, get yourself zoomed in onto the smoke trails. As you get closer,
this
the
works.
imaging
It's going to be amazingly amazing.
Okay.
Another thing to note is when your Maverick is actually looking at the terrain, the computer will determine where that is as well as the altitude, so you'll get things like a range, etc.
Weird. Mine doesn't appear to be working, or is, I just
you can't do that, can you? It has to begin with a 1.
It's something to do with the thermal imaging in the current build.
Yeah, I bet that's what it is.
But yeah, if you can see the road, then you know you're on target. Right, so I've got mine locked.
So I'm going to lock onto something there. So is it TMS forward to lock?
Yes.
Okay, I think it's found something. I think it's telling me it's...
Yes, so you'll notice that it locks onto it and sticks to it. It's no longer following your plane.
Yes, it's
still in standby, but it can't be long.
Yeah. You'll also notice that there's a little flashing cross in your
so I need to go and find a target.
Roger.
And I just happen to know that there are some targets up here.
So that cross normally isn't flashing and is centered on your bore sight. That cross represents the difference in angle between your aircraft's nose and
they're all rather dead
Maverick.
By the looks of it.
It gives you an idea of the weapon offset.
No, I don't want you there. I want you here.
I'm flashing cross. I think I'm ready to fire. Shall I pop one out?
Fire.
Rifle. And another one. Rifle. And that's those two, so I'm going to go and follow them in.
Right, remember, each one has to be locked individually.
Roger, I think they were locked, but we'll see. Just following them in visually. Bang, shack 1, bang, shack 2. Not bad, start. Right, going around.
Where are they?
In fact, there's not many targets left, so I shan't go around again with Mavericks. Pretty happy with the Mavericks. They were pretty easy to use, to be honest. They pretty much just lock onto anything.
Again, you can actually lock them to your currently set SPI as well, which is useful if you set a mark point as a SPI. So you set 5 mark points, you slew each Maverick to the mark point, fire in quick succession, and voila, 6 dead targets.
Roger, right, where do you want to fire off next?
Let us start with the GBU-38.
Well, that was interesting.
And this is going to be important. Go to your TGP, get it slewed onto a target.
So I'm going to go TGP, I'm going to go soy. Okay, I am going to set myself up in an orbit right here, right now. In fact, I'm going to get it from the HUD first of all. So I'm going to put it back to HUD, and then I'll switch it over to the TGP. Just a little bit easier for me. Which is a lot slower with all this ordnance, I'll tell you that.
Say again?
Which is very slow with all this ordnance. Or if I got something...
They're not meant to be fast. Their job is to get to a target and stay over there until they are either out of ammunition or no longer needed. It is a very unique role in today's Air Forces where it's just drop the ordnance and get out as fast as possible. The A-10 is the exception to the rule.
Roger, so I've just set in a quick... Okay, I've set the speed up just with my HUD. Now I'm going to turn it over to DGP. Stand by.
Alamancy.
So, if you press China hat
I've got no chance now, have I?
Your TGP will slew to that speed.
Can't even see where the bloody things are now.
Yep, it's found it, and I've just got to make a few adjustments. Let me set myself up in a nice, comfortable...
This is not going to bloody work.
Thingy. Okay, why don't you want to get into a autopilot A? Why are you unhappy? Let's try that again.
The autopilot mode will not activate if you're outside of its parameters, so altitude hold will not activate if you're in like a 5-degree climb.
There's nothing I can do about the lag when people join. I mean, I've got an SSD on. I've got 32 gig of RAM.
Something's not right. Every time
the graphics card is within spec, but it's not really being used because I've disabled the graphics on it.
Your autopilot's probably still on.
The only thing I can do is put a bigger chip in, but I can only go to an FX8350 with this motherboard. So I'm gonna have to save money to upgrade that computer to say a Ryzen, I don't know, the Ryzen 5 1600X is a bloody good chip, and it's faster than an i7 6700, so that's a good, and it'll only cost £300 to upgrade to that.
Right, so
it's £300, and with the 1080 Ti's coming down in price, you can now get one. Saw one for sale yesterday for £687.
The laser is designed that if it's within a certain distance from the ring, it doesn't fire because it can actually cause eye damage.
Really good fast card, £687. So they're coming down in price really fast now. So I would really like that, but then of course the Vive Pro's just come out, isn't it? The HTC Vive Pro, which doubles.
I'm fairly certain there is. You just haven't figured it out yet.
The resolution, because this Oculus I got, although it's nice, I don't use it because it's a bit blurry to me, and the Vive Pro has fixed the blurriness.
I'm going to turn
just get it so that you have the TGP clearly following.
And, put that into that. Alright, let's have a look.
Right,
what we're looking at here.
So I zoom in with...
Client is tainted. What on earth does that mean? Is that like they got mods or something?
Yeah. Okay, Germaine, I'm locked onto a little wagon.
TV. They are locked.
Right, so now set your TGP as the speed.
Did you mean the soy?
No, that's unlocked it. Shit, what the hell did that just happen there? Get rid of that crap.
You can check your HUD to confirm that. It should say TGP bottom left.
It says TDC, so that's interesting.
So, in other words, no, it is not currently the speed. So, press and hold
pain in the ass.
TMS.
See, the problem is that I've never really played with the Mavericks very much, and every time I have, they've always gone wrong anyway, so...
Correct, it does say that indeed, yes.
Alright. So this is important with the GBU-38 because your speed is the point at which the bomb will calculate to impact and your aircraft will calculate to release. So now do the same thing you did with the CBU-97s, which is get both of the lines lined
up. System on
but here is the difference.
The master arm is not showing hashes in the hood,
circle.
And it should
Instead, if you look at the two circles, you'll notice that there's two sets of arrows on the inner circle. Those represent the minimum and maximum release points. If your range carrot is within those 2 points and you press and hold the weapons release, you will release the GBU-38.
Okay, right, I'm heading away now, so let me head out for a little bit.
Better hurry, shit's getting strafed.
I do need to set it to CCRP?
Yes.
Stand by.
Now then.
Yep, got it set.
Come on.
TGP
There's
is
things
disappeared, but I think that's just because it's...
Not you, Nova, I'm talking to the Mavericks.
Right, turning in.
Yeah, they're not locking, are they?
Right, so confirm that your SPI is ready and you've got targeting lines.
They're definitely not locking. I mean, I've got them selected and I've rebound a key, but I'm not having luck. Other people seem to have had some luck in rebinding keys.
I've got one big vertical line, my normal kind of gun reticule,
I definitely
and
have not.
Little flashing.
Right, so that is the release point reticle, which is doing the same thing. As I said, you should have 2 arrows within the inner circle. When your range distance is within those 2 arrows, you can press and hold the weapon release to drop a bomb.
I'm about to do it, and weapon release. Okay, gotta follow that.
Right, at this point you can leave the bomb to do its thing. The bomb will go to your designated SPI on its own. It's GPS guiding itself.
Watching.
Yeah, it's going to hit.
Yeah, just be careful though,
nice.
Rotarian, because
wow.
They're doing a video in here, so don't spawn out to Aaron.
So just to confirm, what we had to do is we had to select SPI, we had to slave it to the TGP, then we selected the weapon and dropped it, basically. Easy as that.
Exactly. So the reason that the JDAM is so useful is because if you get a proper SPI marked, even if it's not via your TGP, if you just have a mark point on the ground, you can drop the bomb and get out of there without having to babysit it, and you can drop a whole bunch in quick succession on different targets.
This is not going to work.
Right, I'm going to find another target, and then should we laser a GBU-12 onto something?
Yes, so the GBU-12 is different. It doesn't use that. It uses the same one that we use for the CBU-97. However, there is another trick that you can do, because the GBU-12 obviously requires lasing. Oh, I'm going to show you something on the DSMS, which is useful for self-laser designating.
Just finding a target, stand by. Okay, I've got my target ready. It's speed, it's DGP, it's ready to go. So I'm going to select...
Right.
These are definitely not going to work.
Go to the DSMS page on the left side.
And I definitely need a break. We're being streamed 2.5 hours, and we have an op coming up at 7.
The left-hand thing.
So I most definitely need a break.
Left-hand MSCD. In the top of that page, click Prof, which means profile.
We'll try this one more time, but I'm not confident this is ever going to work.
To cycle through the list of profiles using the keys on the left until you reach GBU-12.
Done. No, sorry.
The arrow should be sitting next to GBU-12.
Yes, it's now next to GBU-12, the arrow.
Click on the top button which says View Profile.
Okay, it's giving me some data.
Okay, so here's the interesting thing. At the bottom left, it should say something about change settings, correct?
Yep.
Click that button, it will give you a new set of data, including auto lays and lays time.
Roger.
Right, so click the auto lays button to enable auto lays. Then I want you to input into the computer
Is there actually something under that tree?
Put that into the auto lay, into the lays time setting.
Lays time.
It's definitely not locking on anything.
Right, now click save at the top.
Yeah.
Saved.
Alright, so now what you've done is your plane will automatically fire the laser designator 15 seconds from impact, as long as you have the target in sight of your TGP. Make sure your laser is armed.
Laser armed.
Right, double check that your TGP is currently the SPI.
It is soy and it has a viable SPI.
Okay. So now all you're going to do is the same thing you did with the CBU-97s. You're going to fly in, line the things up, press and hold until the countdown reaches 0, the bomb will pickle. You're going to then keep on your heading until you see
now
that the bomb has impacted in the TGP.
The slashes, whatever they want to call them.
The problem at the moment is that I've got a GBU-38 selected and I can't choose GBU-12.
Remember what I told you on the
So we're going to go for waypoint 3, which is slightly off to my right.
Manual release, TGP, TGP destroy, and viable SPI selected. Right, I'm going to head in now, if I can remember where the bloody hell this thing is.
I'll put that on the left-hand side.
It should be marked on your HUD.
Tally.
And on here we're going to put that.
We've got 14,000 feet, so everything is good.
So it says there's an 8 directly up ahead of me.
B is in sight, heading that way.
Waypoint 3 is slightly off to the right.
It's okay, it's just because I'm so high, I think.
I need to get higher, higher,
I don't have my usual CCRP line. I've got a dotted line, but...
You're in CCIP mode, cycle modes.
Stand by. CCR, yep, I've got everything now. So I just drop it like, what kind of bomb? How do I drop it?
Same way you did with the CBU-97 in CCRP mode.
Joy, right.
So wait for the countdown, press and hold the weapon release button, and it'll do its thing.
Right, 13 seconds, 12.
I get a lot of height here.
Diverting slightly, 6 seconds.
Because these guys are really high up in the hills.
And drop, off she goes.
Yeah, there it goes. Now, 15 seconds from impact, the laser will activate and the bomb will continue tracking. Now, you need to keep on a straight flight path, otherwise you risk your wing blocking the laser line of sight.
What is that? Yeah. I can't click on that. It's on my streaming PC, so I can't actually click on it.
Come on, baby, come on, baby, come on, baby, come on, come on, baby, come on, baby, come on, baby, come on.
Right, we have a target slightly to our right.
And splash, shack, 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 thank you. Nice, my first laser guided bomb in this plane. Very good. So we've done, as was outstanding, we've done a GBU-12 laser drop with 15-second setup. We've done...
So we're going to do this, and we're going to go and take a break.
We've done our sat-nav bombs.
I'll come back in 2 hours.
38. Yes. Cool. Anything else to add before I shoot you down with the Sidewinder?
In fact, it's just enough time for me to get a bottle of something nice into the freezer.
Used via CCRP. There will be a later video on how to do
There's someone who wants to shoot me down.
Right, how do I go some kind of air-to-air? Right, is it...
Off we go!
How do I go to
it's time to leave. Let's go KS.
So, here's the interesting thing. In order to cycle to the Sidewinders, you have to press and hold the weapon select mode.
Okay,
you should see air-to-air mode pops up, right?
Shit, someone's getting shot by SA-18, it's not me. Yes, that's exactly... I can hear a buzzing, so...
Yeah, that is your favorite AIM-9 Sidewinder tone. Now, this mode does a couple of things. It's not only acting as the Sidewinder mode, it's also acting as the air-to-air gun cross mode.
Okay, I need to find you to see how the guns work with this. Whereabouts are you?
Currently pretty much directly over the target at Angels 8.
One there, please.
Haven't had a chance to have a look at my... oh, there she goes.
And that's chaff.
Did it get it?
Sorry.
Yep, I got it. Time for another one.
By Matt.
Oh, that's funny. I can actually lock my Sidewinder to my speed.
Yeah, I just did that by accident.
Gotta keep the height.
Ah, hello, is that you? No, that's Seathor.
You should see 2 aircraft. Myself and Seathor is currently following me.
Roger, I just
I enabled all the checklists.
So... You'll be able to tell the difference between a Harrier and an A-10 when you get closer.
Gotcha.
Done by red kite.
So I've got my, let's do guns first. So where's my gun? I don't have a gun sight or anything up. So
I'm trying to figure out how to get the gun cross to come up. It doesn't cooperate.
Guns are armed.
Rustig! Thanks for the follow there. Oh, hello! He shot at me!
I've got it.
Bastard!
So, set your HUD as
what a bastard!
Done.
Then cycle
well, we're not going to see this hit, because...
what you're actually doing is creating weapon profiles, and the gun cross will
dive
up according to those profiles. So if you select A10 or F15, for example, so I'm telling you to use DMS forward and aft. So set yourself
and then full power and back up again.
And then use DMS forward.
I was doing exactly the same thing.
Doing nothing right. I'm just trying to find you again. Okay, that's good. Okay, I'm right on your ass. So next I'm going to go... Okay, I can do AH-64, whatever the bloody hell that is.
That's an Apache.
Oh, I wish they'd fix that bloody thing.
I don't get it.
You're setting up a non-radar guided gun cross. What you'll see is there's a couple of lines that are dragging along. That is a wingspan indicator. So basically, you put the wingspan of your target between there, and it will be in your gun sight. And you pull the trigger to shoot it.
Two more SA8.
Show it without hitting you. So you do something like that, basically.
This is something we're going to be doing tonight, so I thought I'd better get some practice
in. Just above that, you have a small cross surrounded by a circle, right?
But the best chance of getting these is being up high. That's the problem.
Circle, but yeah, we'll go with the cross.
Right, so first things first. TMS aft short. Press that to recenter.
And this thing is a ground attack jobby. It's not a fighter, so it's hard.
Yes, the bore sight is back.
Right.
It's very hard to get the damn thing
the gun cross represents
to be a fighter.
So the little cross represents the bore side of the gun, as usual. On top of that, you have the circle, which represents the bore-sighted AIM-9 sidewinder. If you press TMS
it's gone funny on me.
Sorry, forward short, your weapon will start to seek in what's essentially sidewinder extended acquisition mode. So it'll spin in a circle round and round, looking for a heat signature until it finds it.
It's this uncaged and it's now following you uncaged from bore.
Right. So at this point, if you have good turn, all you should need to do is fire the weapon.
Goodbye, Shem. It was lovely knowing you. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Fight.
Fight.
How's it going for? I can't even see it.
Not disrupt. I'm gonna go for a gun.
These things are so well. Oh, there it is. These things are so well camouflaged, you know.
Right on your right wing.
Hello, Sherman. Hi, yo-yo.
Yep, got it.
You're not going to try hi yo-yo in an A10, are you?
Yep. Fuck them, I completely fucked it up.
Yeah, I figured as much.
There's still another one there. I think there's 5 or 6 of them.
I see Seagull is still trying to keep formation with you.
Silly boy.
Also, now would be a good time for you to use your external jettison. Just above your left MFCD, the big red button. There you go. Ooh. Now you're substantially lighter. Are you trying to jinx me?
Got you!
Oh shit, he's way up over there.
No, they're not. Okay,
normally I've got rockets after this, but...
canopy. Oh, there you are. Oh,
obviously I don't now, do I?
Yeah, brake check. Shit. No, you bastard. Oh, I hate it. Right, excellent.
Victory, and I didn't even fire a shot.
Mother. Right, so that is just about everything covered. So all we've got to do now is... Data link doesn't work, is that right?
It doesn't. We will save that for when the build has functional data link, but we can go over the advanced functions of
4 out of 4
page.
God, I hope tonight missions like that.
Spawn with Mavericks, GBU.
Amount of time, Sherman. We'll do it over the weekend and then we'll tie that up basically.
Yeah, I'm definitely out of time. I need to go and lie down for half an hour,
Good job. I'm going to get some stuff set up and are you going tonight?
That's me going to have to be done.
Might be. I'll see what's my schedule. I did promise somebody that I do some practice. So if that actually materializes, I'll let you know.
Right. Alright, I'll catch you later.
Alright, hey Kat.
Hello.
For me to send you the Harrier skin, I'll just send you it via Google Docs, right?
Yes. Just like that. Yeah.
Also, have the carrier group move to Sochi to cover the air so we can hit the SAMs.
Roger, you go and get it sorted out then. I've got to get these videos together.
Alright, I'll let Coffee know.
Roger, Laura.
So yeah, everyone was jumping the gun on where they wanted the carrier group to go. No, we weren't striking in the campaign.
That trick that the Harrier does, where it essentially adjusts its nozzles a bit dogfights to get a tighter turn.
Oh yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, well, see those dogfighting me.
Unless you're going really fast, that's a one move. That's a one-time thing during
this
the
is how you do it.
I'm at an A10, so I can only go
you
really
go
slowly.
nozzles to
so that's
50.
An entire dogfight thing.
And do that.
You could probably dogfight me in auto hover if it didn't disable
That's
his
the only way
weapons.
to do it.
Yeah, Sherman.
And then nozzles back to full front. And you see how fast that turned? Harrier doesn't usually do that.
Go out far and try to get him on the way back in. Because he will outturn you every day, any day, no problem.
Anyway, guys, I'm going to call this a quits right here, right now.
To make a mistake.
Because I really
That's
need
the problem
to
with being on the defensive. You waiting for the other guy to make a mistake.
Break. So I'm gonna end the stream, call it a day.
Get the power to get back up to him.
And I'll be back in an hour and a half. Eek. Hour and a half doesn't give me very much longer, does it? Yep, quit to desktop. I think I'll leave the computer on, I might as well. It's in a good place right now. So I'll leave it on. I'll leave it running. But the stream is going, man. It's
he's taking his turn.
It's oofed. I'm going oofed. I'm gonna close a couple of these things down there that I don't need. Computer management I can get rid of now. Yeah, that works. That's fine. Okay, right, yeah, I'm gonna go now. Thanks for watching. I'll be back in an hour and a half for the op, which is going to be good because this is an ongoing campaign where we leave it at night, it picks up the next day. It's a war campaign against North of Materia and South of Materia or something. I can't remember how to say it. But basically, the North is fighting the South because the South has developed chemical weapons, blah de blah, and we've got to go in as hired sort of mercenaries, as a hired mercenary group, because North Materia hasn't got a very big army air force sort of thing. So we're just providing a bit of help to them. So there's going to be combined arms, there's going to be a lot of SAM strikes at first, then we're going to go after the airfields or something, then we're going to go after their infrastructure. This campaign is going to take quite a while, but we're hoping to be able to get this so that we can actually make a proper, you know, like dynamic caucuses, so that it's going to be able to save the map at the end of the night and then come back exactly where we were the next day. But at the minute we're just having to remake the map every time. We save it as much as best we can,
on the A10,
but the map is remade with the advances and the
flight control surfaces
or the retreats that we've made. So that's going to it's a really good ongoing campaign. So we're doing that. That's really cool. So that's what we are going to be doing in an hour and a half. So I'll be back then. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the subs.
That's another
really
story.
Appreciate it, guys. And we'll catch you in an hour and a half. So have fun. And if you're on the training server there, you have a good time. You can now do your air-to-air because Cap's finished doing his thing. So yeah,
fair point,
carry on, have a good time, and we'll catch you in an hour and a half. But I'm going to go and rest my backside and my aching nerves. So I'll catch you later. Cheers, guys. Goodbye.